Alrighty, guys. Welcome back to the fucking Rollout Podcast. God damn it. JB Geary. Jordii D'Angelo. And we're back for another episode. Of course, our ghost host, Denis Tha Menace, is not here.
Our ghost host.
That's what I'm going to start calling him now, because he's never fucking here. By the way, I just want to let you guys know, last week, we recorded a whole fucking video, and my computer decided to be stupid and not pick up any of the audio. So, that's why we're a week late. So I apologize for that. That's my fault, but...
Yeah. But it's okay. We're here.
Everything happens for a reason.
We did kind of talk about some
we went off a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
We're talking about killing motherfuckers and... I don't know. It was a good episode.
It was a good episode.
No one will ever know. Oh, man. All right. Well, so we're going to start out with our segments as per usual. Get rolled on. I think, I want to say our ghost host put this in, because I don't even remember writing this, but people thinking shit can just be handed to them for no reason. So... You said that you wanted to keep this in, so I'm going to let you start. I'll just bounce off ideas from you.
I've seen this. I don't know. Like I said, I think Dennis was the one that put this on there. I don't know if he was going through some shit or something happened to homeboy, but I can see his frustration, or whoever's frustration that put it in. I've seen that a lot here in Utah. That a lot of white people, a lot of white persons, a lot of white Homo sapiens. They are entitled. Well, most of all, but when they don't get something their way, or they don't get something just because, like, you know, like, they get all like fucking pissy and they get like all like, I don't know, rowdy about it. I'm like, bro, like, I fucking worked for my shit. I'm sorry that I didn't have shit handed to me like you, or like your dads and your moms are just fucking giving you shit. Just because they love you and shit. I'm sure my mom loves me. Don't get me wrong, but...
Well, I think if our parents were in situations that they could give a shit, they would have.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole point, this is the problem, is I don't even blame the kids, in all reality.
Mm-hmm.
I blame the parents. Because just because you give somebody a lot of shit, or just because you, like, say you hand out shit, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to turn into that. You know what I mean? It's more of the attitude that comes along with it.
Yeah.
It's like, because for me, like, with this, I want to be successful, right? So I may have, at some point, please, Jesus, let me have this at some point where I can spoil my kids like that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Get them whatever the fuck they want. But
spoil them to an extent, though.
No, but it's going to be more of like, y'all are going to have to be on your best behavior to get shit from me. Like, y'all are going to have to be doing your chores, your homework, all that shit's got to be done. I better not be hearing any fucking stories about you being a little prick, or else I'm taking all that shit away.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, and you're gonna work from the ground up. I've already decided that. That's gonna be my parenting style. If I notice that they're like starting to fuck up or anything like that, I'm gonna legit take all their shit, put it in a storage unit, and say, "Okay, now you got to do chores around the house, and one by one, you will get items back. But if you don't, then you can sleep on the floor with an air mattress and." Have one change of clothes every day and get clowned at school for it, and I don't care. Should have thought about that before you started being a little bitch. You know what I mean?
I don't know about the change of clothes and sleeping in the mattress type thing, but...
Nah, bro, because that's the thing. Sometimes these kids gotta learn.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, is if they learn quickly, then they'll get all that shit back. I mean, the first thing you start with are the essentials. Right?
Yeah.
So, like, your wardrobe and your clothes. If you do good for, like, couple weeks, and you'll get that shit back. But you gotta suffer. I'm sorry. It's just the way of the world. Because that's my thing, is if parents don't prepare their kids for how the world's actually going to be, that's when you get the people who are getting mad because shit's not being handed to them.
Yeah.
Because their parents never taught them that sometimes the world doesn't give a fuck what you want. And you're not going to get what you want. So
see, like that kind of reminds me a lot of. For some reason, it reminded me a lot of like when white boys drive these nice fucking cars and they think they're hot shit. Right. I'm like, bro, you and I both know that that's not your fucking car. Quit fucking fronting like it is. Don't do that.
well, the thing is, it probably is their car, but it's definitely not their money that paid for that car. That's the issue. No, really.
And that's what pisses me off. I'm like, I'm sorry that I had to work my whole fucking life
exactly.
to buy my shit, you know, like.
Sorry. Well, and that's the thing. Like, that's why I give up props to people who have that kind of work ethic, because I that's why I'm trying to do shit my way.
Yeah.
Because I know I don't have the work ethic to be going to work 12 hours a day and be doing that type of shit. Like, and it's not that I don't have it. It's just like there's not a job out there that I feel is worth it enough to put that kind of time in.
Yeah.
Like this, I'll put in, 10, 12-hour days sometimes, right? But, like, this is worth it. I'm not going to go fucking work at Ross and put in 12-hour days to get $7.50 an hour. Fuck that. Like, fuck all that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
You know what I mean?
But, I mean, you gotta start somewhere. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. We start here. We got 2 new subscribers, so welcome. Yeah, so we're up to 38 subs now.
Good.
Yeah. So
we'll
get there. Like I said, we gotta do some more promotion and shit, which my brother's gonna be making an ad for us that we'll actually pay for Instagram to post and shit. So, but anyways, I don't know. Any other thoughts on that?
No, it was pretty quick,
pretty self-explanatory.
I just don't like it. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, don't treat your kids like the world's gonna be nice to them, and we won't have this issue. In all reality,
they won't get their ass handed to them.
Exactly. All right, next up. Guys, this is going to be a short episode because we only have like an hour. So be prepared for the roller coaster. All right, rollouts game of the week. We have 2. We're actually going to start with the bottom one, just so I can get it out of the way. And then we'll talk about the first one. So, just a heads up, you guys. We are going to Atlanta. Well, hopefully we all are. Jordie's still trying to find some money for it, but if you can, then we'll all be out there. We'll be at Skate-a-thon. I think it's Joy's party. It's like the short name for it. I don't know. In Atlanta, Stone Mountain Rink. It's September. I want to say it's the 2nd through the 5th. I want to say September 2nd through the 5th.
Honestly,
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure those are the dates.
I haven't heard
we're
anything
out there
from it about it until like the last minute.
Yeah. And
you were like, "Are you going?" I was like,
I
have no idea what the fuck this is. So you couldn't know. So I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to go financially. I don't know if I'm gonna be. I don't know what days it is. I just don't know.
I'm telling you, bro. We gotta get you a flash day or something.
Yeah,
get that money. Because I think you could make it on one day. Hey, if you did flash tattoos of 100, I mean, think about it. That's 5 tattoos.
Yeah, I can probably stretch it out to 2 days.
Yeah.
Maybe a flash week. That'd be dope.
Yeah, bro. Do it. Then you make extra money for yourself anyways.
Yeah.
You just grab that little flight and fly over to Atlanta. Have a fucking party, bro.
Go to the strip club.
Bro, I am down. So down.
I'm down.
Magic City, baby. We in that bitch.
Yeah. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and see if I can hustle a little bit more money out.
Yeah. Once again, I'll help you in any way that I can, whether it's word of mouth or promoting or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever I can because really we need all of us out there.
Yeah.
Because me and Dennis are certified going, got our plane tickets, booked our rental cars. We're looking for a hotel now, but then you could just stay in the same room with me and my lady because I think we want to do a double room or a double bedroom. So
yeah,
I'm just stay in the same room.
Yeah,
you're not like some people that.
Yeah, I know. She was telling me. She was like, "We'd rather have you in there." I was like, "Cool. If I can go, I'm down." But
once again, even if I have to come get tattooed, I will do it.
Take my money.
I have to pitch in, get a fresh tattoo for Atlanta. Let's do it.
It's a $500 tattoo. Let's go.
Let's go. You can redo this right before we leave.
Oh shit!
But yeah.
Hopefully by then I'll have more tattoos. Hopefully my chest. I want my chest work done.
I think it'll be good. Anyways, so yeah, we will be going out to Atlanta for skate party, skate-a-thon. We hope to see anyone who is fans out there, and we hope to gain some new fans. Honestly, that's kind of that's kind of the goal. We want to go out there and really push promoting hard because this is one of the biggest skate parties of the year. So.
We should try and make an episode out there.
I'm down. I'm so down. We'll bring. I mean, it won't be as good a quality.
No, it would be
as this stuff. It'll pretty much go back to our old episodes.
Yeah,
like the OG ones where white noise and shit. But we could definitely bring a camera, bring my laptop. Or your
even
laptop
if we're recording off of a phone,
whose phone has an hour worth of storage, you know what I mean?
I'm trying to think. I mean, I can bring a. No, I just have one though.
I have a laptop that we can.
So what I was thinking is I can bring. I have a mic, but it's a USB mic.
Well, we still have the mini mixer too.
Oh, okay.
So we can still bring the actual mics. We probably won't be able to bring the stands, but we would just hold them.
Yeah.
We can just hold them, do a little short something.
Short in Atlanta.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Like I said, that's the goal. Like, once we get to where we want to be, that's my whole goal is to go out and do a skate tour and just fly city to city and just bring all of our gear with us and then do little episodes in the hotel rooms. And
yeah, not as long as the usual.
No. Like little like 20, 25-minute episodes.
Just probably interview some skaters.
Yeah.
That'd be gangster. That'd be very gangster.
Like I said, we can even do that at the party, because that's where you can use your phones. Because we can just do a little 5-minute clip. This is da-da-da. And then you just, Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be gangster.
That'd be dope. All right, next topic. Vegas had their little party. We didn't get to go, because, once again, we are saving up our money for ATL, so
a bigger trip.
Yeah, it's nothing against Vegas. I would love to go out to Vegas. It's just time and money. It just didn't work out. So probably next year.
Yeah,
probably next year we'll go, but or the next party that they have we'll go. But
I'm really hoping that fucking what's his face, Cali does another.
I think
slide party.
I think they will once everything dies down from COVID.
But it has been, though.
Not in Cali, bro. Cali's still masked up, bro. Like, that's where it's kind of, like, you could do a party masked up, and people have done them, but at the same time, I don't think they want to yet. Now, I did say on somebody's story that they were doing a little outdoor disco thing in Cali, which looked cool.
I would have went.
Yeah. I will say, homeboy got off beat, and it was sad to watch, honestly. They were doing slow walk, which I've never understood how you can get off beat with slow walk.
You can't. Or at least I didn't think you could.
No, I don't know. It blows my mind sometimes. Anyways, we don't need to talk about that.
But I like Vegas. Vegas is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Some skaters there just aren't I wouldn't say the best, because they were pretty good skaters. Just their attitude, dude, is just, I don't like it. But other than that, I like skating Vegas. I don't know. I wouldn't say I like being in Vegas. Vegas is something different nowadays from what it used to be back in the day. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I think they're in a building stage. And so all the construction and shit is just fucking everything up to me. But yeah, I don't know. From the videos that I saw, it looked cool. It looked like a good time. This is one thing that I will say, because we did skate Vegas, or at least I did a while ago. But the one thing that I may have something to say about, and once again, this is, to each their own. If your regulars are cool with this, then go right ahead. But the DJ out there took a little too long to really get the session started. Like, it was good, hour before, he actually like made his first announcement. It was like, welcome out, blah blah blah. But the first hour wasn't great stuff. Like it was kind of, you know.
Slow.
No, it wasn't even that. It was just like weird stuff. It was just like weird beats, weird, like it was just weird song choice. People were skating. That's why I say if the regulars are saying, you know, you're doing amazing, then cool, do you. But that's where, if I were to say anything, and once again, this is why we're here, is to give our opinions, especially on skating matters, is that would be my thing. Like, try and, like, pick up the pace. It is a 4-hour session, too. So it's like, or a 3-hour, I think. So it's like, you know, you have that time, but at the same time, why wouldn't you want to just
utilize every
lay
second
out
of
the
it.
fucking night and just make people go crazy all night long? That's what I've never understood with DJs. It's like they always talk about this building stage. It's like, why? Why are we building? Like, just go smack these motherfuckers in the mouth. Like, I don't get it.
Go smack these motherfuckers in the mouth.
Like, that's my thing. Like, if I was DJing now, that's what I would do. I'd start out hella fast. Start out hella, like, straight to the point. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not fucking around.
I'm guessing it'd probably also be type of, like, when you, like, start off strong like that, everybody's pumped. Everybody's wanting to skate and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Some other people don't get there late. I mean, don't get there until late.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, all the other skaters are just tired because they went strong. They went hard the first couple of hours. Like, you know, I'm guessing that's why. Like, that would be the only other explanation.
Well, I mean, maybe don't use your best songs, but my thing is, it's like they play these little in-between beats that I don't like. Like, it's just like, either start out strong or start out slow or whatever. I just don't like, because it's like a continuous half hour of just in-between shit, where we're all just like, okay, cool.
What now?
This is fun. You know what I mean? And then the night finally starts off, and then it's like, even a good song comes on, and you're just like, I'm tired now. I'm bored. I've been sitting here for a half hour already.
Yeah, no, I get it.
It's like, you know what I mean?
But, I mean, like I said, like, I feel like that would be the only explanation that I could come up with. Like,
oh, yeah. I'm not
like
saying
you
there's
said,
not a purpose behind it. I'm just saying I don't understand it.
But like you said, like, maybe don't use your best songs.
Like I said, there's hundreds of songs out there that you can use.
Yeah.
It's not like you have to use your favorite songs right off the bat. You know what I mean? Or your best songs that get the best reactions right off the bat.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, why not, you know, come out with a bang and
Just fucking get straight to the fucking point. Yeah.
Like, let's come out, start, like, get the energy up right in the beginning. Because that's the thing is, if you get us off the floor, 9 times out of 10, even if you play a half-ass song, we're going to stay on the floor because we're already on the floor.
Yeah.
That's a big thing with skaters is, like, at least I feel like, is that we're more prone to actually stay on the floor once you get us on the floor. But it's getting us on the floor that
It's harder.
is sometimes harder. Because it's like, once you get us on the floor, we'll be on the floor. Unless you play some real bullshit. Like, you know, fucking Justin Bieber or some shit. Like,
What do you mean? Justin Bieber's my shit.
not fucking old school Justin Bieber. Baby, 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 oh.
Peaches has been pretty good. I like Peaches.
No, like I said, his newer stuff is decent. I'm fine with his newer stuff. But it's the old stuff. When you start playing that, it's like, okay, adios. So you might as well just leave at this point. Yeah. That's what I did on Bachelor's video shoot. They started playing Baby. I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm out. I'm not doing this.
They started playing Baby.
Mm-hmm. I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not going to reward bad behavior by staying out here for your stupid-ass video if you're going to fucking play Baby. And if you don't have control of the music, motherfucker, go take control, because these motherfuckers don't know what they're doing. That's what frustrated me. It's like, if you're going to use this as your video shoot and you're going to shut down a whole night, you better be in the booth making sure that the rest of the night is popping.
Why wouldn't he book a private party?
Because he don't have money like that, probably. Come on. He's a student. It's not like he's rolling in money. He may have some money, but he's not. I mean, renting out the rink, unless you get a deal, it's pretty pricey.
How much is it?
I mean,
4?
No. It varies by rink, but Orem, I'd probably say they probably charge, without a deal, probably somewhere $350 to $400. But still, if you're
Yeah, no, I get it. If you're
spending all your money in studio time and shit like that, then you kind of gotta cut corners where you can. You know what I mean?
Budget yourself.
But that's the thing is, I think they would have gave him a deal anyways. If he would have just went to them and said, "Yo, I want to shoot a music video here. What kind of deal can I get for a private party?" If I open it up to public, they probably would have gave him some kind of deal that went with, like, you pay $10 at the door and 6 goes to them and 4 goes to him or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because then they still would have made money, but then it would have been his own thing that he would have just had control over. But anyways, that was.
He has thrown a couple events on there, huh?
No, they've asked him to do a couple events. He hasn't thrown them himself, I don't think. It was when they were trying to do the little sponsored nights. Do you remember that? When they would try and get Utah social media influencers to come sponsor nights. So, which actually wasn't a bad idea. That's what I honestly wanted to do with epic parties, originally.
But, see, with you, though, if you, had done it, you'd be like, okay, listen to them, what they want to play, bring your own people, announce it. With them is we can say it's you, but we're going to be in control of everything.
Yeah, exactly. That's what the problem is.
Why don't you just fucking let them?
It's let them take over.
Yeah.
Let them create a playlist because people are coming to see them.
Yeah.
They're not here for you. They're here for them. So why the fuck are you holding them back? You know what I mean? I don't know.
It's just fucking stupid sometimes, dude.
Yeah.
And
I can't stand it. I think it's retarded.
Me either.
But anyways. All right, moving on. Wow. All right. Way to push on the segments. Roll on or hell nah. Alrighty.
This is a little bit real.
This is going to get serious here for a second. We're going to talk about... I'm actually going to pause this real quick while we talk about this. Can't have a happy-go-lucky beat. Why are you flipping out a knife, Fred?
Actually, it's the one.
Jeez, Dennis. I'm just kidding.
Don't ever compare me to Dennis.
Alright. Time to get serious. So I brought this up because I saw this on the news, and I wanted to know your opinions on it. Now, you may not give a fuck, but try to half give a fuck, just to give an opinion on it. Okay?
Yeah.
So, as many of you probably already know, our beloved president, Joe Biden, decided to pull troops out of Afghanistan, and the Taliban has now taken full control over Afghanistan, which is not good. Because that means that we have a terror group that has control of an entire country, which means now they can work with other countries, and it's just a bad deal. But I think one of the scarier things that happened was we saw a video of people clinging onto the side of a U.S. Air Force cargo ship, or plane or whatever, just because they'd rather die trying to get to America than live with the Taliban in control. It's kind of what my views were on it. What do you think, sir?
Bro, honestly, at first I was wondering what the fuck you were talking about, but then I remember, I was like, holy shit, yeah. And then you showed me that video. Shit's fucking crazy, bro. Honestly. But also, it's like you said, it's fucking scary. Because if they do try to work with other countries, that could potentially mean, us being bombed, or us being nuked, or us being, terror, any terrorist attacks.
9/11 happening all over again.
Well, not even that, even worse than that,
I know.
But war, almost.
Well, that's my thing, is, you just let them take over so that now you want them to bring the fight to us so that we can go back? That's what kind of confused me.
I mean, I don't want to say that he did it for a reason, but, I want to say that just to ease my mind, Yeah. But
I want to know.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going through his fucking head.
To me, it's not even that. I understand you want to pull troops out of Afghanistan, and I get you want to get military families put back together. I understand that, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense. But in all reality, it's just to me, you don't pull out a war until there's absolute peace. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to start something, you better finish it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, that's where, like, to me, that's where Biden's showing weakness, and I don't like that. Because that's not, you can say all you want about America. Yes, we are racist. Yes, we are this and that. But we have never been viewed as a weak country. Ever. And right now, we look pussy as fuck. Right now.
It's because of Biden.
And that's what I mean. This is my thing. We gotta stop electing these fucking elderly. Like, what the fuck? All of us, anybody that I talk to, says they have some kind of problem with older people because of their views and ideals, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why the fuck are we letting these people run the fucking country? Like,
I think it's because they view elderly as, like, wise. But no.
But
you're
that's
not
the
fucking
thing.
wise. Like,
Not really.
Like, you're, like, making stupid-ass decisions that, in the end, are gonna fuck us all. Where the fuck is the wise?
Yeah, exactly. That's what blows my mind. Because it's like, to me, it's like, once again, if you start something, let's finish it.
Yeah,
like, let's not be pussy. Like, we acting hella pussy right now, and I don't like it.
Bullshit.
We're acting hella pussy right now, and I just don't like it. We need to leave these motherfuckers alone.
But yeah, no, I didn't know about it until, like, just recently.
Yeah, and that's where I say, you know, it's just like, oh man. To me, this is what first came to my head, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is where we're gonna find out if the powers that be are really the powers that be.
Oh, what?
You know what I'm talking about? So, I don't buy into this fully, but I will say that some of it makes sense to me, right? One is that there are certain powers that are even higher than the government and shit like that. They control the government, which are usually viewed as your billionaires and shit like that, right? Mm-hmm. So this is where I'm saying, if the powers that be really are the powers that are, then that's where it's going to be. That's where we're going to see two things. Because either they aren't in power, because in all reality, the whole how do I say this? Why can I not remember this? It's something theory. You know what I'm talking about. You know,
conspiracy theory?
Conspiracy theory. Because the whole conspiracy theory is that we went to war for oil, right? It's not that we went to go help or that we were after terrorists. It's because we went there because Iran and Afghanistan have the best oil, right? So if we control those areas, we control the oil flow, and then, you know, we get hella rich off that, right?
Yeah.
So this is where, if that is the truth, because if that was the truth, ain't no reason to pull out. Why would you pull out?
Exactly.
Right? So, if that's the truth, either one of two things is going to happen. Either Biden's going to get shot and assassinated, or he's going to get impeached. And if he gets assassinated, that shows me that the powers that be aren't working with inside the government. But if he gets impeached, that's where I would see that the powers that are inside Congress and shit, and they're toying with everything. But if nothing happens, then that means that those things are not true, and we're all just a bunch of crazy people with tinfoil hats. So,
I mean, you're not wrong.
You know,
you kind of are.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, that's where we'll see if we were correct in our thinking, or if we were looking like a bunch of loony bins. So, anyways,
Damn.
Any other thoughts? Any last thoughts on us?
No, dude.
I think we need to stay away from this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, we want to talk about it, but we also don't want to be, like, all we talk about is this kind of shit.
Yeah, I don't.
So, anyways, next up is Kanye's new album, which I don't even know, did it drop? It was supposed to drop on the 15th, so
no,
I haven't checked if it dropped or not, but we kind of talked about this the last episode that got deleted.
Let's check
now. So, yeah, check it out for me. I'm going to go into my spiel that I said last time about why I think Kanye's not Kanye anymore.
What was the album called?
The album's called Donda, or Donda? Donda, that's what it is. Donda. If you just look up Kanye, it should pop up.
The last album is Jesus is King.
Yeah, so it hasn't dropped yet.
No.
All right, well, hopefully because it hasn't dropped, it's going to be the craziest shit ever, and we're all going to lose our minds because it's going back to old Kanye. But anyways, so this is my thoughts. The only reason why I bring this up. And comment below if you have something to say about this, because I would love to hear input. But my brother-in-law and I were talking down at our family reunion. We were talking about Kanye and what makes Kanye great, and he's still in love with Kanye, and whatever, right? So he was saying basically, like, if you look at Kanye's stuff now, taken away from all the outside stuff, it's actually not bad. And I was just like, nah, that's not. Because to me, what makes Kanye great is that he was relatable. Like, there's a song called Family Business, actually. Since we have the speaker hooked up, I'll just cut this out real quick, but I'll play it real quick. Family Business. Okay, we're going to listen to this real quick. On one of my favorite Kanye songs, Family Business, he says a line where he says, if you ever fit 6 in a bed, I'm talking about 3 by the head and 3 by the leg, right? Mm-hmm. Like, that's relatable shit. That's how I grew up. Like, me and my cousins legit used to sleep in a bed. Now, it was a queen, so there was only 4 of us, and we're big people, so, I mean, all my cousins are like almost 6 foot, right? So, we're sleeping in a bed. One person's going this way, another person's going this way, one person's going this way, another person's going this way. Yeah, and that's how I grew up. So that's what makes Kanye great, and that's what I want to see in this next album. Is he gonna go back to relatable Kanye, or is he gonna try and keep being, I'm a god, I'm this kind of bullshit?
I think it's not relatable because he talks more about like being rich, relatable to like wealthy people. Yeah. I guess he tries to inspire like like, oh, this is where I used to be, but this is where I'm at now. Like, and I know you can do it because if you can do, like all this bullshit, I personally feel like that's what granted, I don't like his new stuff at all.
Well, maybe I didn't listen to the last album that he put out. Mm-hmm. So the Kanye that I think of is the fucking Oop-de-doop song, whatever that bullshit was. Or what the fuck that was. Right? I don't know what the fuck that was.
Me either, dude.
And then the shit where he's talking about, I just fucked a model and she bleached her asshole, and if I get bleach on my t-shirt, I'm like, who the fuck relates to that kind of shit? I'm not fucking no models. I don't have no fucking bleach on my t-shirt from her asshole. Like, I'm not doing that type of shit. What are you talking about?
I ain't fucking no model. Yeah, that's a good song.
It's not bad, but I'm just saying, like, the lyrics you can't really relate to anymore. You know what I mean?
But
in my opinion.
No, I get it. I mean, I don't fucking fuck models.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. But that other song, I've never actually heard it. It's a good song.
That's fucking dope.
And that's when he was actually lyrical.
Lyrical, and, bro, his beats back then, to me, outweigh anything he puts out nowadays. Those beats were fucking
that
fire.
Song alone does.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that song alone.
To me, that's a slept-on song. That's not like one of his greatest hits. Mm-hmm. But that shit, to me, is like his number one song.
It's because, like, people want to hear, you're such a fucking hoe.
Oh, my God.
Like, I'm a sick fuck, I like a quick fuck.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, I get down to that song. But
I can see this. Jake. I'm a sick fuck, I like a quick... Yeah!
That song came out when I was single, okay? Shit. Trying to get it in.
I'm trying to relate to this song. Give me a second.
But it wasn't even that. That beat to that song was dope. Now, anything that has a little pump attached to it, I can't support. But, bro.
No.
Good again.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Bro, I wish somebody would hit some of these mumble rappers upside the head with a bat sometimes.
I wish they would granted, not everybody's a fucking rapper. And I know that, because I'm not fucking even trying to fucking rap, I wish somebody would fucking just tell them.
No, that's the problem, bro. We built up a generation of fuck what anybody else tells you, be your own thing. And now we seeing that to fruition with fucking hip-hop music, and I want to blow my brains out.
I always think...
Because that's the thing is, people have told them.
I've always thought, like, if Tupac and Biggie were alive, what would rap be today?
It'd be the same.
I don't think so.
Because you got to remember, it evolved off of them. So they'd still be around. But it's...
You think they would fucking be
no,
sellouts?
Hell no. Nah.
You don't think so?
Nah.
I don't know, dude. Sometimes I think about that stuff. Like,
I actually heard a story about, this is where I was watching Breakfast Club, and I can't remember who they were interviewing. But it was someone who was in close relations to Tupac back in the day, right? Or knew about Tupac or something like that. I can't remember what it was. I think it's actually Snoop Dogg. I think I was watching a Snoop Dogg interview. Anyways, not the point. Point is, he was talking about, because they asked him the same kind of question. If Tupac was around today, you think that he would be one of these little clout chasers. And he was like, nah, because Tupac was himself, and you just heard about it, right? He's like, you just hear about it in the hood. Like, he would just be himself, and then you'd hear the stories. Yo, you hear Tupac shot 2 police officers in Atlanta? Did he? I don't know. That's what they told me. Like, so like his shit, like he wasn't doing it for clout. He was doing it because that's how he felt in the moment, right? And so that's what I'm saying. He wouldn't even play with the shit that's getting put out now. He's not about that.
Yeah.
He probably would have actually retired. He probably wouldn't be rapping right now. He'd probably be one of those cats retired at like 35, 40. And just say, nah, it's not for me anymore.
Kind of like Snoop Dogg tried to retire.
Nah, Snoop Dogg ain't retire. Put an album out this fucking year.
No,
Last
I
year
know.
too.
But a while ago, he was talking about...
No, he was talking about switching lanes. He was talking about, like, he was trying to do reggae and Bible music and shit like that, which is fine. Not reality. I mean, the man's got a almost 30-year career. He can do whatever the fuck he wants to.
Bro, he has switched over so fucking much. He been doing a lot of shit. Like, that man can do... Yeah, like you said...
Snoop Dogg for president, bro.
Yeah.
Get the grip in the Oval Office.
Bro.
Let's fucking do this, bro.
That would be fucking...
You think the Taliban gonna be fucking with Snoop Dogg? You ain't ready for that. Send them thugs over to Afghanistan to blow their motherfucking heads off.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Come on, homie, we're riding on them. We drive-bys against the Taliban. That would be sick as fuck.
Oh, shit, dude. No, but... I don't know, dude. I don't like this. I wish it would go back to the same shit.
I don't wish it would go back to the same shit. I just wish it would be still hip-hop.
Lyrical.
Like, because to me, everybody's like, oh, it's trap music, it's trap. But I'm sorry, the first person who invented fucking trap music was T.I. And T.I. got bars for days.
How did T.I. invent trap music?
He was the first one to do it. He's the first one that even said trap music. His first album was called Trap Music because he was the one that came up with that shit. Because he was rapping about stuff that happened in the hood. Right? In the trap, right? Selling drugs and that type of shit, right? When nobody else was rapping about that kind of shit at the time, right? But now they call this mumble rap bullshit trap music. And it's like, no, it's more like drug music in all reality. It's like what
they're not in the hood
take some
dealing,
fucking
they're just
heroin
buying
and shit
it and doing it.
Exactly. Somebody said that too on a different Breakfast Club interview. He's like, back in the day, it was drug dealer music. Now it's drug user music.
And it's true.
And it's just not the same. He's like, I'm sorry, I would much rather... Like, he's like, that's... A lot of rappers used to emulate the drug dealers. And he's like, to me, I'd much rather emulate a drug dealer than a drug user. Like, would you rather be the dealer making money, or would you rather be the junkie looking for a fucking fix all the time? It's like, that's true shit.
True. That's
you right about that.
True.
I think that was Fabo. I think that was fabulous.
Really?
Yeah, I think he said that on an interview with Jadakiss, I'm pretty sure. But
I think I saw that. That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
well, hopefully someday somebody gets a taste of like what lyrical stuff would be.
Well, that's the thing, is it's not that fucking hard.
It's not.
Like,
even if you fucking get ghostwriters, like, cool.
That's the thing. These kids don't give a fuck about that. Get a ghostwriter. That's the problem, though, is a lot of these dudes that come out ain't got no rhythm. And they just don't want to admit it. They really don't.
They ain't got the voice either, and they're trying to sing.
And that's my thing, too, is it's like, when I say, back in the day, people used to say every artist sounds the same. Now, legit, every artist sounds the same.
With the fucking whole, I mean, like...
The fucking auto-tune, the flow is all the same. The lyrics are fucking similar as shit. Like,
fucking T-Pain kind of started that whole auto-tune type thing.
Yeah, but T-Pain can really sing, though.
He can.
Like, he was doing auto-tune because it was fun.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't because he needed it.
Yeah, nowadays everything sounds the same. Everything is the same flow. Everything's the same beat. Everything's...
Like I said, it's all the same.
Same concept of the song,
exactly.
too.
It's all the same
Everything's
shit
the same, bro.
Like, I follow some of these, like, hip-hop pages on Instagram, and they'll post these new artists. I'm like, bro, you sound just like fucking Lil Uzi, or you sound just like this person, or you sound like the fucking Migos. Like, come up with your own fucking lane.
That's when I do appreciate kind of Posty. He kind of did sound a little bit different. Yeah, he did.
Bro, you want to know what my problem with Posty is?
What?
I'll tell you. This is my problem with Post Malone. Is, he was trying to do hip-hop. I mean, let's not sugarcoat it. In the beginning, Posty was trying to make hip-hop music. We can say that he wasn't all we want to, but he was trying to make hip-hop music. And then when he started getting checked by people, like Charlamagne the God and shit like that, he switched over.
Who?
Posty.
No. Who pressed him?
Charlamagne the God. Because he asked him, what are you doing for Black Lives Matter? Like when it first was a big thing, like back in like 2016. And he didn't have a fucking answer. And so people started pressing about it even more and more. And then he realized he's not about that hip-hop life and switched over to doing pop music. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you created your own lane out of necessity. Because you weren't going to stick around if you kept doing what you were doing. In all reality. That's my problem with Posty. It's like... And I don't hate on people that like Post Malone. I'm just not listening to this shit.
That's understandable.
Like,
but at the same time, like, there's a lot of people that he might have not just had an answer just because he doesn't know what he is doing for Black Lives Matter.
Well, this is where it comes into conversation of, like, to me, if you're going to be in a pretty much, we'll say not exclusive, but African-American dominated genre. To me, you got to care about the shit they care about. In my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, and that's where that question is valid. Like, what are you doing for Black Lives Matter? You're a white artist. White people relate to you. Where are you getting the message across that this shit is important?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay. But, like,
you know what I mean?
That I understand.
Yeah. That's, like I said, that's where I can't fuck with it because I ride so hard for that shit that it's like, I can't fuck with that because, once again,
just because... Yeah,
you're just not authentic. I don't know. Anyways. Spit on that motherfucker. He ain't gonna do a goddamn thing.
I don't know. I like his music.
And that's my thing, too, is I just... Like, there's certain songs he's been on that just annoy me that he's on them just because he's got following right now.
Yeah.
Like the song with Big Sean, Raised by the Wolves. Have you heard that?
Mm-mm.
It's like came out like a year, maybe 2 years ago. It's like, let me see if I can find it real quick. It's just like, I guess it's because I don't fuck with people who aren't authentically themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A persona type of thing.
And that's where I mean, like, you just coming off corny when you do shit like that. And that's my thing. To each their own. If you're okay with being corny, you be you. But I'm not going to support it.
Yeah.
But...
That's
anyways.
Understandable. I get where you're coming from. But at the same time, like, some people, I mean, you don't support it. I don't support putting a persona on. But if that's what works for them, you know.
We want to know who actually carved their own lane?
Yeah.
Big Sean. I don't hear nothing that sounds like Big Sean. You don't know who Big Sean is? What the fuck? Seriously?
I don't know a lot of, like, names.
Bro, that's who sings that fucking song.
This song that was just on?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't.
Here, hold on. Let me just go to this real quick. Bro, this motherfucker is crazy. I love it. Like this one, ooh, the shit with him and Nipsey Hussle. Big Sean, like he created his own fucking lane. He don't rap like nobody. Nobody raps like him. Now, it's not like the craziest shit you've ever heard, but like, that's the thing, because that's where the icons to me in today's game is Big Sean, Kendrick, J. Cole, and Drake.
I don't know about Drake. I'd put Joyner
No, because
Lucas
Drake,
on there.
but that's the thing is, no, Joyner Lucas has his own shit, but he's not a icon right now. You talking about people who are loved by everybody. Joyner is loved by a lot of people, but he's not Drake status. He's not J. Cole, Kendrick, or Big Sean right now.
Okay.
Now, he's on the come up.
I see what you mean now.
Now, you give it 2 years, he'll probably be blowing those motherfuckers out of the water. Just because Joyner thinks differently.
Yeah,
right?
he really... And you can tell just on his songs.
Yeah, but that's the thing is Drake... The reason why I put Drake up there is not because, it's Drake. It's because Drake has carved his own lane out. People make shit that sounds exclusively like Drake shit. Drake doesn't make shit like everybody else. Everybody else makes shit like Drake, and then he gets compared to everybody else.
Yeah.
Because they're making his shit. But the other three, ain't nobody sound like J. Cole, don't nobody sound like Kendrick, and don't nobody sound like Big Sean. And then Joyner probably, if you're talking about sounds like, nobody sounds like Joyner.
Yeah.
But now Chris Breezy, when he raps, he sounds similar, but with a higher tone. If that makes any sense.
Similar to who?
Joyner.
Oh.
Like when Breezy decides to rap, because he has that fast pace, he likes to go that fast pace, right? Like if you've heard I Don't Die by him and Joyner. Like when Breezy starts to rap, he likes to go that fast pace. Now, he's not as good at it as Joyner is.
Yeah.
But another one, too, is Logic. Logic and Joyner sound very similar. Logic just sounds really white.
Yeah, he does.
So, that's the only difference.
That's the funny thing about it, though. Like, he claims to be, like, half black and half white, And that's cool and whatnot, but...
I mean, you do you.
But, yeah.
All I know is I'm blacker than Logic.
I'm blacker than Logic.
Oh, yeah. Anyways. All right, guys. I think that's going to be the episode. We got to get going. We got to go skating.
And then we can give you more.
And then we'll
roll out or
yeah.
Hell no for next week. Or roll out skate moment of the week.
Well, no. It's the one we didn't do today is we're going to change the name again to the lunch table. But I think that little discussion at the end counted as that.
Yeah.
Rappers and shit. Anyways, we'll see you guys next time. You can always follow us at Rollout Podcast on Instagram. We also have a website. You can go check that out. It's www.therolloutpodcast.com. You can always find me at jb.geary on Instagram. And you can find
at grizlee.ink, INK, on Instagram.
And we are the Rollout Podcast. And remember to keep your dicks clean.
Keep it wrapped, keep it wrinkled.
All right.